Did you know that the world's supplies of boron are running low? Boron is one of the most important minerals on Earth. Without it, our economy would be severely impacted. What can we do to prevent a market shortage of boron? The global boron market is experiencing a high shortage due to the rising demand in several traditional and emerging industry sectors, including decarbonization, advanced energy, food supply and agrochemicals. In energy, for instance, boron is used in solar panels, and the market is expected to grow more than 20% annually until 2026. Furthermore, by 2050, wind and solar are expected to generate up to 70% of the world's electricity. With electricity generation increasing 2.5 times over the same period, boron's use in both technologies will undoubtedly be a huge boon to the industry. Currently, boron is produced only in a few countries, in Turkey, the USA, South America and parts of Eastern Europe. Like lithium, boron has a small supply chain with limited resources, but demand is rapidly increasing, for instance for use in powertrains in electric vehicles. 5E Advanced Materials, the latest company to be permitted to mine boron, estimates that various boron compounds make up around 2.5 to 3% of an electric vehicle weight. Production levels are also on the decline, and there's a need for more boron to be mined to keep up with demand. This imbalance between demand and supply is leading to higher prices. Boron prices are on the rise. Credit Suisse predicts that boron demand will rise significantly within the next 3 years. As a result, the relative need for boron will increase rapidly, and elevated prices are likely to continue. With glass and ceramics being manufactured for use in approximately half of boron's commercial usage, and fertilizer accounting for about 20%, there's plenty of growth in boron's emerging uses. Credit Suisse also says that boron demand could grow more than tenfold by 2050 under a high-growth scenario. At that point, decarbonization technologies would account for more than 90% of boron demand. Let's take a look at boron supply around the world. Turkey accounts for over 60% of global boron sales, with state-owned Etimaden controlling the production. Rio Tinto produces much of its boron in the United States. Together, these two players account for 85% of the total boron supply. A new Californian-based player, 5E Advanced Materials, represents a permitted future source of incremental borate supply in the United States. Its Fort Caddy site has a very low environmental footprint and has opted for ESG initiatives in solution extraction and geothermal potential. From an investor perspective, what are the investment opportunities with boron? Boron prices were as low as $569 per tonne in 2020. However, the increase to around $1,000 per tonne in 2022 indicates that the market appears to be gearing up for the upcoming demand. 5E Advanced Materials, which is aiming to start production in 2023, will become a key player in supplies of boron. It has the potential to be a strategic boron producer by utilising boric acid feedstock to integrate into various value chains vertically. 5E is also developing a fully integrated and diverse portfolio of boron plus advanced materials businesses, with a primary emphasis on enabling decarbonisation. It's certainly going to be an interesting time for observers and producers of boron as advanced materials and decarbonisation shapes the upward trend of demand against limited supplies.